¿Qué no te dije que suscribiera? No te dije que le dieras like. Te voy a encontrar, maldita sea. Dale subscription right now, my friend. Thank you very much.
Hey yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Justin, whatever your name is here. Y'all already know what we're doing. It's the reason you, yes you, click or tap on this video. Inter Miami versus Seattle Sounders went down yesterday. They ended up 3-0. I was originally gonna upload this video the day after, aka yesterday on a Monday, but I ended up not being able to do that video because of, just things happened and I just wasn't able to do it. I could have done this last night, but I'm doing it the same day that I'm putting it out, aka Tuesday. So yeah, let's talk about this. Grown man, Luis Suarez didn't know how to lose a game. Crazy. It's not even called like a fight or nothing. It's called a game. And this grown man, 40 years old, about to be, you know what I'm saying, dang near grown, to be 40, that's crazy to me. How are you 40 years old still acting like this? Like back in the day, it was like fine, you know what I'm saying? He's still growing, but it's like this dude needs to grow up, honestly. Luis Suarez needs to grow up. Same thing with Busquets. You can see right there. He punched Obed Vargas. A Mexican got y'all niggas mad. But for real though, he didn't even punch him that hard. Obed just went down, suspensions, that type of stuff, typical footballer stuff. I hated that he went down, honestly, but I also get it, you know what I'm saying? Like I just explained it. It was more of like a chin check, kind of like how Tang did to Ryan, I believe he did it too. Kind of like that. It was more of like a chin check. I mean, it was a punch, but it was a very it was pretty gay. Let's be honest, it was pretty gay. And I'm not talking LGBTQ community plus gay. I'm talking about gay as in, when you say gay as a little kid, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But yeah, it was supposed to be a punch, but it was more like a chin check. He didn't even really hit him too hard because it didn't even look like he punched him hard, I'll be honest. Sergio Busquets, scrawny ass nigga, man. Grown ass man, punching like that. Fucking scrawny ass nigga, man. But yeah, Inter Miami just don't know how to lose. But let's get back on Luis Suarez, because it's about him. By the way, I'll talk about Messi just this once during this video. You fucking suck. Honestly, when it comes to Messi, very disappointing. Since he's arrived at Inter Miami, they have only won a shield, which, by the way, doesn't really mean much because the playoffs or what actually matters, not how you do in the regular season. To actually win the league, you gotta go through the playoffs, which the way that it works is in the US, you know what I'm saying? You split the country into two and then you have one side and you got the other. I'll be honest, this side on, where Inter Miami ain't at, on the West Coast, that it's way tougher than where Inter Miami are, which is in the East Coast, which is very easy and very much expected for them to win. At the very least to get, top three. You know what I'm saying? Messi's just, when it comes to his goals, he's done very good so far, but other than that, he hasn't been doing what you expect a guy at his level to be able to do. I will say though, for Argentina, he's still done very, very well, and that is where he shows up. It used to be that he was great for club, terrible for country, but now it's the other way around. He's terrible for club, great for country. I don't know if I said it right the first time, but I'm not gonna redo that because I've already tried redoing this video a couple of times. So we've already talked about it. However, I forgot to mention, the main reason you clicked or tapped on this video. Luis Suarez spit on a staff member of the opposing team, which is a Seattle staff member. The worst part about this is that he's not only an old man, so he's probably already not going to defend himself, but he is a staff member. If he were to touch Luis Suarez, you know, not only a player, but a player on Inter Miami who gets special treatment all the time. It's not the first time. I'm not going to give y'all examples, but there are multiple examples that you could easily find anywhere where Inter Miami get, you know, they get special treatment. Honestly, they just do. Let's be honest. They get absolute special treatment. Like straight up special treatment. There's no other way you can talk about this without it being that. It is special treatment. They treat them like kings. They don't care about what they do. Are they going to receive anything? Are they going to receive suspensions? Honestly, if they were to receive a suspension from this, it'll probably be a suspension of, what's it called? For the next League Cup matches. It's probably not even going to be in the MLS. Maybe by this point that the video comes out, maybe they have done it. But as of the time I'm recording this video, by the way, that is not the time. That is incorrect. For some reason, it just adjusts like that for whatever reason. It loves to lie. Eventually, it adjusts back to, you know, the actual time that it is right now. I don't know what time it is, but it's definitely not that. It's definitely a lot less late. It's definitely a lot earlier than that. But anyways, I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Grown ad man. He just showed us that he won't change. He is a grown man. And before it was like, you know, could have given him some leeway. Now when it comes to the racist stuff, let's be honest, he is a racist. We already know this. Shout out Patrice Evra. The man is a racist. It's not racist to say negro, because that just means black in Spanish, right? I'm pretty sure we all know this. However, the context in which he said it to Patrice Evra is racist. He just called him a Negro. There's a difference between calling someone, you know, saying that like, oh, you're black, but then also there's also a difference between, you know, saying you're black. You know what I'm saying? I don't exactly know how to explain it, but you know what I'm trying to get at. You basically called him a blackie. It would have been worse if you called him negrito, but whatever. Anyways, it's just time for him to grow up. He's damn near 40. Busquets, I'm pretty sure he is 40, but they're just a bunch of grown men doing whatever they want. Messi included. Messi and friends. Inter Messi. It's not Inter Miami, it's Inter Messi. And they gotta, I'm telling you, honestly, if the MLS were to actually show some backbone and they ain't spineless, as we know they are, if they were to show us like, oh, we ain't spineless, they would suspend them for a while. And in my opinion, they should receive not only a heavy fine for, you know, doing what they ended up doing, but also I believe that it's time for the old man to pack it up. Because it's already tough for him to play the game. We already know this. He be injecting stuff in his thighs to be able to play the damn game. You know what I'm saying? He is constantly hurting when he's on the pitch, basically, essentially. He's on his last legs. Literally, he's on his last legs. So it's time to retire, old ass man. You're a grown man. Go attend to your kids, you grown man. And I hope that the people around him, you know, like his family, are able to actually see a good person.